The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife. My untold truth is a release from my hurt and pain. It is not born from resentment or sorrow, but a celebration of life, joy, gratitude, peace of mind, growth, fulfillment, and achievement. I have come to realize that I am the creator of my own life, whether good or bad, and nothing is a mistake or a tragedy. The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife was concealed under my innermost heart for 22 years, and today the truth has been told. Get it on Amazon today.
Mischievous sister-in-laws. Wicked sister-in-laws. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I said it. Let's talk about it. Because I have witnessed, or I have experienced sister-in-laws. Because this is a platform where we make ourselves better. This is a platform where we expose some heinous things that other women are doing, or things that can make our relationship better, things that can make our homes better. That's why I started this channel. The things that I went through, I don't want somebody else. I don't want another woman to go through the hell that I went through. So if there is a way I can help to avert those problems, I'm here to do just that. Let's talk about wicked sister-in-laws. I'm gonna play a video from Funke Adejimo for you to listen. Then when I come back, I'll give you my take.
Be very careful. Some of you have heard me say this before. I used to have a sister-in-law that was very bad. Thank God she's born again now. When I married, was very young. One day she came home to beat me up. It's as serious as this. And my husband stood up to her. After she left, I told my husband, till I see Jesus, I will honor you. My husband faced her. Sister, what rubbish is this? And my husband is a great, perfect gentleman. Solid. He was, the woman turned to her and said, you want to beat me? She said, if it's necessary. If you overstep your boundaries. This is my marriage. And I will come in between them. He said, okay, darling, stop it, mommy, stop it. Then I will go out. This is the day the Lord has made. Then I will come back again. Call me an hypocrite. If you were there, what will you have done? And I will come back again. Oh, Chito, is enough. My father-in-law was a king at that time. After the whatever, my sister-in-law went to the village and said to Kabiesi, hey, if not for Mama Dotun, Felix would have beaten me up today. So when I got to the village, if you are an in-law, it's the dawn of a new day. Don't trouble marriages. Mama, in case you are here tonight or you are watching me online, stop troubling your children's marriages. It's the dawn of a new day. Your son and his wife are watching CNN. And when you left your room, because you want to do a mogo, you want to take care of babies for them. When you left your room and you got outside, you noticed that the wife was placing her head on Oga's chest. Is it that you reverse? Or you sit down and face CNN? Or you go back to your own husband's house? Is their domain? Is their kingdom? It's not that you'll be troubling them and be flipping and be changing and be troubling the marriage. Don't trouble marriages. So the one you did last was the last. Don't trouble marriages again. I don't know if you sisters-in-law, all you know how to do is to talk and tear your brother's wife. Life is governed by principles. Continue to sow it. He's waiting for you. And that girl cannot say anything. And you, brother, too, you need to wake up and become a man. How can your junior brother, who has 3.5 credits in WAEC, physical education, Igbo language, religious knowledge, and Yoruba, and your wife is watching maybe African Magic or something, and the boy says, I want to wash Baba one day. And you two, you are saying, leave him so that I will not go to the village. Uncle, you are weak. You are weak. Wake up. and be a man. I'm talking to somebody. And madam, you too, that every time your in-laws come, you must squeeze your face like an amoeba. I pity you. Because if your mother-in-law did not take care of that man, if she did not sell kerosene or sell pap, your husband wouldn't have been able to attend University of Lagos. So please, snatch mama from your husband. She may be a devil, it doesn't matter. You're in charge. You're more than a conqueror. I was telling you about my mother-in-law that died at 110, blessing me. You think she did not offend me? I just chose to overlook it. Because I know that one day I will also be a mother-in-law like I am today. I have 2 sons. Don't sow it if you don't want to reap it.
The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife. My untold truth is a release from my hurt and pain. It is not born from resentment or sorrow, but a celebration of life, joy, gratitude, peace of mind, growth, fulfillment, and achievement. I have come to realize that I am the creator of my own life, whether good or bad, and nothing is a mistake or a tragedy. The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife was concealed under my innermost heart for 22 years, and today the truth has been told. Get it on Amazon today.
Funke Adejuma said, at a time, her sister-in-law was fighting her. It was her husband who intervened. There are some women, there are some sister-in-laws. You know what they do is they're like iron sharpeners. What they do is they sharpen irons, weapons for war. They are the iron sharpeners. Other people will go fight on their behalf. The people they tell you not to talk to, the people that are fighting against you or for you, the sister-in-laws will put enmity between you and every family member. Don't talk to this person. Don't talk to that person. Don't talk to this person. This person is wicked. This person is evil. This person is evil. This person is wicked. Then you, as a family, you stop talking to one another or stop talking to each other. This same sister-in-law will go and be talking to everyone in the family without your knowledge. Meanwhile, you're fighting you guys are just fighting yourselves. But she will be the mediator between you and the other person. Between you and the other person. Between the other person and the other person. That's why I said that this type of sister-in-law, they are weapon sharpeners. They sharpen the weapons of war. Everybody's fighting everybody in the family. They are the only angel. She is the only person that every other person comes to. Because it's a mind game. It's a controlling thing. These people can't govern. These people can't rule. These people can't put the family together. As a man, keep your sister away from your marriage. Keep your sister away from your family. Once you know she doesn't have good intentions towards your family, once you know she does not love your wife, if your sister calls you and be complaining to you about your wife and you're giving audience to your sister, you are a participant of evil against your wife. If you are gossiping about your wife with your sister, you are the participant of evil. You know, I often tell men that the venom of a good woman is more poisonous than the venom of a snake. If that woman, she cries unto the Lord against you and against your sister, the Lord is a just God. The Lord will hear her prayers. That's why never fight a woman who is good. Never fight a woman who is kind, who is loving. Because if they cry to the Lord will hear them. Or the Lord will hear her. I remember when I was married, my mother-in-law came when I gave birth to my daughter. She never lifted a pin. I gave birth. My mom was taking care of me. My mom had to go back to the village for some for some reason. My mother-in-law stayed with me for 3 months, couldn't help out. I would carry my daughter to school. I was doing my final exam. I was going to school. After 2 months, I was going to school with my daughter to write my exam while my mother-in-law was in the house. My sister-in-law came, she couldn't do nothing also. Guess what? They had a meeting without telling me, without involving me, without asking for my opinion. That they decided, after my mother-in-law left, that they had a meeting, that they decided their mother will come live with me. I said, no, your mom is not coming to live with me. She stayed with me for 3 months. She never cooked, she never cleaned, she never lifted a pin, she never helped me with my child. Now you want me? No, you have 3 girls. She should go and stay in your house or in your houses. She doesn't need to come to live with me, because I knew what I went through when she came for the 3 months. Protect your wife, protect your family against her in-laws, against your mother, against your brothers, against your sisters. Protect your wife. You know why I'm saying this? Men, come close. You know why I'm saying this? Because when you get sick, or if you get sick, when you get old, or if you get old, you know who is going to wash you up? Is your wife and your children. Your sister will have an extent to which she can wash you up. She won't be able to wash your behind. She won't be able to wash your private parts. It's only your wife that can do that. It's only your children that can clean you up. Now that you have the strength, now that you have the power to talk to your family against their atrocities they are committing against your family. This is the time that you have to make your balls strong in order to talk to your family, not to disturb your own family. Because the Bible says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains the favor of the Lord. That's why I said in my book, The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, I said if some men's prayers are not being answered because their wives are bitter. Because if your wife cannot pray for you, how are you going to prosper? The blessing that comes with finding a wife, the favor that comes with finding a wife, if she does not pray for you, if she's not your covering, if she does not cover you in prayer, you will be unsuccessful in life. So now they say, make hay while the sun shines. Now that you are able and capable, put your family together. Don't let your family members come to interrupt, disrupt, and obstruct your family in the name of my family. There are sister-in-laws that are just from the pit of hell. There are mother-in-laws that don't want somebody else's child to prosper, to be happy, because they themselves, when they were married, they were not happy in their own relationship. So they think in their head that every relationship should not be a happy one. Protect your family against intruders, against your family members. When you hear something about your wife, don't just take action. Ask your wife. You know how you shut that down? Tell them, oh, if somebody calls and say, oh, brother, your wife said this, your wife did this, your wife did that. Tell them, oh, let me confront my wife. Let me ask my wife. Let me find the truth from my wife. You know what they will say? No, don't ask her. Just keep it a secret. Then that is when you know they are gossiping. Whatever you're talking, and your wife comes in, you can't finish your statement. That means it's not good for you and your family. Keep your sister-in-laws, your sisters, away from your family. Keep the in-laws away from your family. So that when you need your wife, when you need your children, they will be there for you. Because what some family members do is, because they cannot succeed, I always say this, those who cannot succeed call others failures. Because they are not being successful, they are unsuccessful in their own various relationships. So they think every relationship should be unsuccessful. They think every marriage should be unsuccessful because they've not been able to make it in their own lives, because they've not been able to make it in their own relationship. Keep your sisters, keep your family away from your wife. Don't let them make your wife an object of discussion. Don't make them talk about your wife at the dinner table. Don't make them look down on your wife. If you can't stand for your wife, if you can't stand against your sister, when you need help, hopefully your wife will be there to help you out. You see, I always tell men that the person you should be very careful with is the person that you are vulnerable to. Is the person that you lay in the night with. Is the person that you lay in bed with. That's the person you should be vulnerable, or you should be careful. The person that cooks your food is who you should be careful with, not outsiders. The Bible said, behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the oil that is poured on the head of Aaron that runs down to his beard, that goes down to his skirt. He said, as the dew of Hermon, it's like the dew of Hermon descending on Mount Zion. He said, for there the Lord commands his blessings and life forevermore. There's blessings and life forevermore in unity and oneness. Don't let wicked sister-in-laws destroy your home. This is the hell I went through. I wouldn't want another woman to go through it. I have seen a lot of marriages tear apart or torn apart because of sister-in-laws, because of mother-in-laws. This is your own family. I often say that you can love your mom and your sisters and your brothers more than you love your own children that you're producing. And I believe everybody have their own love. But it's your duty as a man to protect your offspring. It's your duty as a man to protect your wife. It's your duty as a man to, when you please a woman, when you are together with a woman, there is nothing you will ask under the heaven that God will not give you, because that is how blessed women are. That is how favored women are, because we are multipliers. God has given us that favor. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains the favor of the Lord. Take care of your family. Take care of your home. Don't let your sisters, don't let those mischievous sisters or sister-in-laws destroy your home in the name of family. If they come up to gossip about your wife, shut it down. Don't entertain it. Because the more you keep entertaining, the more they keep bringing stuff to you. Oh, did you see what she said? Oh, did you see what she said? Oh, did you hear this? Oh, did you hear that? Shut it down. How lovely are the mountains hide the feet of him that brings good news. Good news. How lovely are the feet of those that bring good news. If they don't bring good news to you and your family, don't entertain them. Because what they come to do, the Bible said that the enemy comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. because they cannot sustain their own home, if they are busy achieving life, if they are busy doing stuff with their lives, if they are busy enriching their own life, they won't be busy prognosing, or they won't be busy eavesdropping in what is going on in your home. Because you know what they do, what they are doing, what they should be doing is be achieving life. So if they call you on your wife shit, they are calling you. Your wife cough, they are calling you. Or your wife, when people sow bad seeds into other families, but they expect their own families to grow, especially women. Let's be very, very careful. Both mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and brother-in-laws, let's be very, very careful, because when we are sowing seed of discords in other people's family, guess what? If we have children, if we don't reap what we're sowing, the bad seed that we're sowing in other families, if we don't reap it, our children are going to reap it. If you don't finish reaping it, your children will reap it for you. Once you know that there is law of sowing and reaping, you be careful how you sow the spirit of discord, the spirit of disunity, the spirit of division in other people's family. Because you can't sow bad seed and expect to reap a good seed or bountiful harvest. Yeah, you will reap a bountiful harvest, evil bountiful harvest. That's what you're going to reap. Sister-in-laws, don't be so mischievous to other people's family, to your brother's family, and expect your own family to thrive, to expect your own children to make it in life. Because guess what? Karma knows everybody's house. Whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. If you don't reap it, your own children will reap it. So be very, very careful. I know some sister-in-laws, when they see something on Facebook that their brothers' wives post on Facebook, you know what they do? They copy it and send it to their brothers. Oh, this is what your wife put on Facebook. This is what your wife talked on Facebook. They're like two-edged sword. They are here, they are here, they are there, they're here, they're there, they're here, they're here. And they go around pretending as if they are the best of our sisters. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. I heard a story of a lady who, the brother is married. What she did was, when the sister-in-law went to work, she invited the brother's ex-girlfriend to the house. They cook for the brother's ex-girlfriend. This a woman he was dating before he got married. Now the sister-in-law found that it was okay for her to bring the woman into his brother's house simply because the wife went to work. She cooked and she entertained the other woman. And when the sister-in-law came back, she never said anything to her. She pretended as if everything was okay. See, if the brother had slept with that woman, you know what she would have said? Oh, it was the devil. I don't know why some men are just gullible. Some men are just so naive. If your sister so much loves you, he won't be bringing division to your family. And you think he loves you when she calls you to tell you about your wife, you giving her audience, thinking she loves you. She hates you. She doesn't want your marriage. She doesn't want your good, because if she wants your good, she will not be reporting your wife to you. Sister-in-law, if you can love your brother's wife, mother-in-laws, if you can love your brother's wife, leave them alone. I am not the one to tell you who to choose and who not to choose, as you did not choose mine for me. If you love her, I'll love her because you love her. That is your choice. So I bless you in your choice. Don't be a mediator of bad news. Don't be the one bringing bad news to the family. Don't be the one causing division. Because what you're going to do is like that woman who brought the ex-girlfriend to the brother's house. What if your brother has slept with her? What would have happened? The marriage would have ended. And you know, the same you will go around telling people that your brother is not a good man. that your brother's girlfriend. That's the same you, sister-in-law, you mischievous sister-in-law. That's what you go. That's what you're gonna be telling people. Men, keep your sisters away from your marriage, especially when you know their own is not working for them. When you know their life is not on the right trajectory in life. When you know they are not making any headway, leave them alone. Don't be entertaining that, because they don't want your good. They don't want the good of your family. And I believe in karma. I believe in karma, because whatever anybody sows, that's what that person is going to reap. Whatever anybody sows in life, that's the problem I have with people. When karma starts visiting them, when karma starts knocking at the door, then that's when they start running to pastors. They'll start running to bishops and ask bishop, pray for me, pray for me. I don't know what is wrong. It's because of the seed that you sown years and years ago. It's because of the seed that you sown. Now karma is visiting you. You are crying, why is karma at the door? You gotta open the door, let karma come in. You gotta be very, very careful. You gotta let people live their life. Let them make their choice. Yeah, that sister-in-law is supposed to, your brother's wife is supposed to come to you. Take her as your own sister. Take her as your own flesh. The problem that baffles me in this world, what they are doing against people to be done unto them. That's a problem we have. Do unto people what you want them to do unto you. You are busy destroying families. You are busy destroying your brother's families. But you don't want nobody to destroy your family. You are busy castigating their children. You are busy talking bad about their wives. Talking bad about their marriages. But you don't want anybody to talk bad about your own children. Talk bad about your own marriage. Your marriage is perfect. Stay away. You mischievous sister-in-law. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. Stay away from your brother's marriage or your brother's marriages. Mother-in-laws, stay away from your son's marriages. Love that woman like your own child, because you can't be praying for your own child, for your own daughter to have a good marriage. On the other hand, you are destroying another woman's marriage. It doesn't go like that. Whatever you sow, you reap, because I love you. I want to see us together. When I had problem in my marriage, I called my mother-in-law. She never helped. I called my sister-in-law. They never helped. Rather, they told me, they said, leave him. He wants to marry a white woman. You are not good enough for him. The truth is, did he end up marrying a white woman? No. But that was what the lies that he either he told them or they told him. I don't know. Please, I'm begging you, my brothers. Keep your in-laws or keep your families away from your home. Because when you get old, it's your family that will take care of you. And children know when mama is happy and when mama is sad. If you want to have a good old age, if you want your children to be there for you, your wife to be there for you, take care of them now that you are able and capable. So when you are not able and capable, they will be the one to take care of you. My book is on Amazon.com. I have 2 of them, Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. And the newest book right now is Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth. You don't want to miss this book. I have it on ebook and paper hardcover. The audio is going to be coming out very soon. The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife. I love this book. You will enjoy it also. I will talk to you next time. Remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman, and nobody is going to love you more than you love yourself. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Mwah!